Master Henry Wood is going to show them another fence, show them one of the chicken coops on the course. Familiar with Virginia point-to-point racing, you're very familiar with Henry Wood, winner of the Seven Corners Championship, I think 6 times on Topiador, winner of it once on Be Nimble. And they are now nearing the start.
SpongeBob socks ruffle the road, and ode to joy.
They are now with starter Peter Walsh. Sox is feeling good. And it would appear that they're lining up for the start. Flag is up, and shortly they'll move off and join the fieldmaster. Again, the important part for the infield course is that they stay behind the fieldmaster, so they don't need to be getting off to a quick start. The race is from the last fence to the finish. But we are in hopes that we're going to encourage new riders, and there they go, we think. Ruffle the Road and Remy Winans leading the way towards the first fence. Sox and Sam Coburn right behind in second place. SpongeBob and Kelsey Lefevre jumping in third, and Ode to Joy and Lauren Fellman jump in fourth place. They head now towards the second fence. This is another chicken coop. Henry Wood, the field master, now jogging on the front end. You'll see a little bit of almost any pace in the hunt field. Cantering slowly towards the second fence. Right behind the field master is Ruffle the Road, followed by Sox and SpongeBob. Sox is over safely. Here comes SpongeBob, and Ode to Joy jumps in fourth place. They gallop now towards the third fence. Ruffle the Road and Remy Winans following the fieldmaster. Right behind them, Sox with Sammy Coburn, Kelsey Lefevre on SpongeBob, and Lauren Fellman on Ode to Joy. The field going at a nice pace. Everybody seems to have their mounts under control, and they're jumping well. Ruffle the Road, still right behind the leader. Sox, our small pony, chugging along in second place. The medium pony SpongeBob now getting a bit stronger. Ruffle the road. Oops, oops. Came to a slight screeching halt there. Hopefully the fieldmaster will come back and gather his field. Hopefully the fieldmaster will come back and gather his field. And Sox is over safely. Ode to Joy seems to have another thought. Remy Winers and Ruffle the Road, giving Ode to Joy a lead. And they're over safely and they go on towards the next fence. Fieldmaster Henry Wood is moving off. Followed by SpongeBob, Sox, Ruffle the Road, and Ode to Joy, all over that one safely and heading towards the next. This is the first of two full times that they'll go around the course. Sox is now moving up close to the fieldmaster. SpongeBob running in second place, followed by Ruffle the Road and Ode to Joy. They gallop around the turn and head towards our brush rolls. Henry Wood is at the fence. Sox, followed by Ruffle the Road, SpongeBob, and Ode to Joy, all going well over that one. Now they've got another full time to go around the infield course. Fieldmaster Henry Wood leading the field towards the next chicken coop. Sox, followed by Ruffle the Road, SpongeBob, and Ode to Joy. The fieldmaster has led the field over the fence, and they've all followed. Sox, followed by Ruffle the Road, SpongeBob, and Ode to Joy. And in this race, we will be giving separate prizes to the small, medium, and large pony winners. Sox is our one small pony, and he's gone well throughout. Ruffle the Road, a large pony. SpongeBob, medium. Ode to Joy, large. At the next fence, Ruffle the Road, Sox, SpongeBob, and Ode to Joy. One more time to go around the infield course, and then they dash up to the finish. Fieldmaster Henry Wood leading the field over the next fence, followed by Ruffle the Road. Sox, Sammy Coburn asking him for a big one, and he got it. SpongeBob now moving up in quickening strides, taking over second place. And Ode to Joy in fourth place. Ruffle the Road, SpongeBob, followed by Sloan. We've seen that before. But Ode to Joy stayed with Lauren Feldman this time. And the field has checked on the front end.
All right.
And there they go, and the fans go wild. They race down the hill towards the next fence. Henry Wood doing a fine job as the field master, and the field staying well behind him. No thrusters here. Ruffle the Road, Sox, Ode to Joy, bold on the outside. SpongeBob in fourth place, and they race around the turn. They head towards our hurdle rolls. We've made the observation that the other ponies in the Fieldmaster, they've gone about 2 miles, and Socks has gone at least 4 or 5. Having short legs, I can appreciate how many strides. And here they come, and there they go. SpongeBob joins the rest. Ruffle the Road now moving up. Socks continuing to go well in second place. Ode to Joy and SpongeBob. The idea of the Napa steeplechase races is to encourage everybody to participate, and it looks like they're having a fine time as they bunch up at the next fence. Ruffle the Road, SpongeBob, oh, Socks. And Coburn and Socks. Looks like our outrider, Pug Hart, is going to move up and give them a lead.
Behave, Jeff.
There they go, heading down the hill towards the next. And our field is now jumping the pole jump and coming onto the course. We'll have to watch and see whether Henry Wood turns them loose now or whether he waits for Socks to join them. And they have been turned loose. Ruffle the Road, Ode to Joy, and SpongeBob. Ruffle the Road on the outside with the lead on the Remy Winans. Ode to Joy and Lauren Sullivan moving up on the inside. They're neck and neck as they race into the final 16th of a mile. Ode to Joy with the lead. Ruffle the Road trying to come back again. And SpongeBob in third. Ode to Joy by a length and a half. Followed by Ruffle the Road, SpongeBob, and we're waiting for SpongeBob has a big fan club.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Socks will be coming. And here he comes. Being accompanied by Pug Hart, Master of Loudon West, and Fieldmaster Henry Wood. Socks and Sam Coburn will be our small pony winners. If the grass was any higher, we couldn't see the pony. Sam Coburn and Socks, our small pony winners. Come back again. And by a length and a half. Followed by Ruffle the Road. Waiting for SpongeBob.
Oh, he's getting tired.
Put the little legs.
Oh, Socks. And up here. Here's your bucket. Okay, look, smile at the camera. Okay, good job. Well done.
Congratulations.
I don't know if you want to give him those carrots today, though. Here you are. Okay, good job. Congratulations.
The flag is up. They're all in line, and Fargon goes to lead. Fargon on top, followed by Cash Advance. Quasi Data racing up in third place, and Buckaroo Gonzai brings up the rear. Fargon and Laura Sloan on top. Robert Miller and Quasi Doctor on the outside, racing in second place. Julie McKee and Cash Advance now vying for second as they race into the first turn. Fargon followed by Cash Advance. Here comes Buckaroo Banzai with a move up on the outside to take command. Buckaroo Banzai on top by about 3.5 to 4 lengths. Quasi Doctor racing in second place. Fargon close up in third, followed by Cash Advance. They've got one more time to go around after this. Buckaroo Banzai and Karen Komodowski with the lead. Robert Miller moving up with Quasi Doctor on the outside. Those two are heads apart on the front end, with Fargon racing between the horses in third and moving up to second. Quasi Doctor and Robert Miller on top with about 1.5 miles yet to go. Fargon stalking him from second place. Cash Advance moves up into third, with Buckaroo Banzai racing in fourth place. Robert Miller and Quasi Doctor with the lead. Laura Sloan now moving up to within a half length of the lead on Fargon. Cash Advance is another 1.5 lengths farther back, racing in third. And Buckaroo Banzai. A long ways to go, one more time to go around after this. Quasi Doctor now setting the pace, has about a 2-length advantage. Fargon racing closest to him in second place under Laura Sloan. Cash Advance and Julie McKee up on the outside in third. And Buckaroo Banzai races in fourth place. Fargon now goes to the lead. Quasi Doctor coming back again on the outside in second place. Fargon regains the lead. Quasi Doctor in second place as they race around the turn. Cash Advance in third place and Buckaroo Banzai. Still anybody's horse race as they've got one more time to go around the course. Quasi Doctor and Fargon, those two dueling on the front end. Cash Advance racing in third place. And Buckaroo Banzai. And Karen Komodowski bringing up the rear. They've got one more mile to go. Fargon on the inside races in second place. Quasi Doctor and Robert Miller with the lead. Fargon about 2 lengths back, racing in second place. Cash Advance and Julie McKee in third. And Buckaroo Banzai completes the field of 4 as they start to get a bit strung out, as they've got less than 7/8 of a mile to go. The race into the turn, Fargon on the inside, Quasi Doctor on the extreme outside, racing in second place, Cash Advance in third, and Buckaroo Banzai racing in fourth place. Quasi Doctor regains the lead. He's on top by about 1.25 lengths. Fargon races closest to him in second place. Moving up on the inside is Buckaroo Banzai joining the leaders, and you can throw a blanket over the first 3 of them as Buckaroo Banzai now goes to the front. With about 5/8 of a mile to go, Buckaroo Banzai on top. Quasi Doctor racing in second place. Fargon in third. Cash Advance racing in fourth place. They've got a little bit more than 1/2 mile to go. Quasi Doctor with the lead. Quasi Doctor followed by Buckaroo Banzai, Fargon, and Cash Advance. They race now into the final 1/2 mile. Quasi Doctor on top by about 2.5 lengths. Buckaroo Banzai racing in second place. Fargon is another 2.5 lengths farther back, racing in third, followed by Cash Advance racing in fourth place. Quasi Doctor now widening that advantage to at least 3.5 to 4 lengths. But here comes Buckaroo Banzai moving up on the inside to draw within 3 lengths of the leader. And Fargon, Laura Sloan is letting out a notch, and he's moving up alongside Buckaroo Banzai. Quasi Doctor followed by Buckaroo Banzai and Fargon. Fargon now racing in second place. Buckaroo Banzai up on the outside in third. And Cash Advance racing in fourth place. Quasi Doctor with the lead as they turn for home. Fargon challenging from the inside. Buckaroo Banzai is shortening strides a bit in third as Cash Advance is now starting to accelerate into Julie McKee. They turn for home, and here they come. Far gone on the inside, Parsley Doctor right alongside. Pass Advance making up ground on the extreme outside, and Buckaroo Bonsai. Parsley Doctor with the lead as they race into the final 16th of a mile. Parsley Doctor on top. Pass Advance making a bold move up in the middle of the course, trying to get there. It's Parsley Doctor at the wire by 2.5 lengths. Pass Advance races in second place, Far Gone in third, and Buckaroo Bonsai. Turn for home, and here they come. Far Gone on the inside, Parsley Doctor right alongside. Pass Advance making up ground on the extreme outside, and Buckaroo Bonsai. Parsley Doctor with the lead as they race into the final 16th of a mile. Parsley Doctor on top. Pass Advance making a bold move up in the middle of the course, trying to get there. It's Parsley Doctor at the wire by 2.5 lengths. Pass Advance races in second place, Far Gone in third, and Buckaroo Bonsai.
Next time, all right?
Thank you. Thank you. Julie posted some.
Good job.
Thank you.
The flag is up. And they're all in line, and now they're moving off to join the fieldmaster. Blackfesters has been racing in timber races this spring, so you shouldn't have any problem over 2.5 feet. Watch out for Deemer, 10 Eagle, Ricky, Amazing Grace, and Houdini follow in that order. First with 2 times to go around the course, a little quicker pace than the ponies set. Chris Gracie, our fieldmaster, watch out for Deemer. Kelsey Lefevre running in second place right now. 10 Eagle and Lauren Feldman on the outside, vying for the lead, about 5 lengths behind Chris Gracie. The fieldmaster jumps on top, almost jumping abreast is Watch Out for Deemer and 10 Eagle. Ricky and Remy Winings right behind them in third place. Amazing Grace follows in fourth place, followed by Houdini. The race now towards the third fence. Again, the first of 2 times to go around the course. Fieldmaster Chris Gracie is joined from the inside by Ricky. A little bit too bold and pull up and get back behind the leader. Fieldmaster leading towards the next 10 Eagle. Watch out for Deemer. Amazing Grace. Houdini. And now Ricky jumping in 5th place. 10 Eagle and Lauren Feldman on top among our junior horses, right behind the fieldmaster. Watch out for Deemer and Kelsey Lefevre jumping in second place. Amazing Grace in third, followed by Houdini. Ricky racing in fourth place, a long ways back. But the important thing is that they negotiate the infield course. The race is in the final quarter of a mile. They race around the next turn. Watch out for Deemer. On top among our junior horses, 10 Eagle and Lauren Feldman in second place. Harriet Trudge racing in third place on Amazing Grace. Houdini and Ned Hornheffer in fourth. And Ricky completing the field. One more time to go around. Watch out for Deemer. Kelsey Lefevre's got a handful, trying to stay behind the master. 10 Eagle is right alongside. followed by Amazing Grace, Houdini, and Ricky. One more time to go around. 10 Eagle and Watch Out for Deemer, those two are race closest to the Fieldmaster. Amazing Grace racing in third place, followed by Houdini and Ned Hornapper. 10 Eagle now wants to get a bit strong on the outside, racing in second place. Right beside Watch Out for Deemer as they head towards and over the next chicken coop. Watch Out for Deemer running and jumping over that one. We'd like to move on a bit. 10 Eagle racing in second place. Amazing Grace going evenly throughout. Houdini content to let the others battle their horses on the front end. And Ricky is sneaking up closer to the back of the field. They head towards the next jump. Watch Out for Deemer. 10 Eagle, Amazing Grace. Houdini jumping in fourth place, and Ricky has joined the field. Watch Out for Deemer will be glad when they have the last quarter mile. At the next chicken coop, Watch Out for Deemer, 10 Eagle, Houdini going well, Amazing Grace racing in fourth place, and Ricky as they race towards our next chicken coop jump. Chris Gracie on Black Chesters, the Fieldmaster leading the way. Watch Out for Deemer in second place, 10 Eagle being steadied in second place. And here comes Ricky with a bold move up on the outside to race into fourth place and moving towards the leaders. They've still got a good ways to go. This is their last time to go around. Ricky, eager to go faster than the field, is taking the long route around. At the next fence, Black Chesters and Chris Gracie, 10 Eagle and Watch Out for Deemer, Amazing Grace, Houdini being steadied in fourth place, and Ricky. Only 3 more fences remain before they rush up the stretch for the finish. Watch Out for Deemer, 10 Eagle. They've been on the pace throughout. Amazing Grace running evenly in third place all the way. Houdini in fourth, and Ricky and Remy Winans completing the field. They got one more fence on the infield course, and they'll jump the pole fence onto the main course. Watch Out for Deemer. 10 Eagle right alongside, maybe 3/4 of a length separates them. Houdini is now taking over third as the field has bunched. They race towards the last fence. Tightly bunched when they turn for home. This will be anybody's horse race. They're all over safely. And here they come. 10 Eagle on the outside with the lead. That's Ned Hornapper. And Houdini going to the front. Ricky racing in second place. Houdini on top and drawing away. Coming up on the inside, there is Ricky making up some ground. It's Houdini on top. Ricky racing in second place as they head towards and over the wire. Houdini followed by Ricky. 10 Eagle, Amazing Grace, and Watch Out for Deemer. Ricky racing in second place. Houdini on top and drawing away. Coming up on the inside, though, is Ricky making up some ground. It's Houdini on top. Ricky racing in second place as they head towards and over the wire. Houdini followed by Ricky. 10 Eagle, Amazing Grace, and Watch Out for Deemer. And scratch number 9, Sunny Boca. So we will have a field of 5 horses now on their way to the paddock for a 3-mile Foxhunters Steeplethon, 3 times around the timber course on the race course. Sight Farm, trained and ridden by Lauren Feldman, and 4th was Mason Lampson's Amazing Grace, trained by Beverly Miller and ridden by Harriet Droz, or it could be Grace. And they're off and running. Scarlet Waves go to lead. My Mogul now lunging to the front. My Mogul and Jennifer Taylor setting a quick pace down the hill towards the first fence. Chumpman racing in second place, followed by Sultry Gate, and Scarlet Waves content to let the others set the pace as they've got 3 times to go around. My Mogul with the lead, Chumpman racing in second place, followed by Sultry Gate and Scarlet Waves. Heading towards the first fence, My Mogul will be there first, jumping safely, jumping in second place, Chumpman, Sultry Gate and Teddy Mulligan jumping in third, followed by Ralph Trail and Scarlet Waves in fourth place as they're strung out, but the leaders will come back. They're setting a quick pace. My Mogul on top as they head now towards the second of 17 fences. Chumpman and Ashley Layton racing closest to him, about 3 lengths off the lead, and it's a good ways back to Sultry Gate. And Scarlet Waves is getting back on course. At the next fence, My Mogul taking a big one there. My Mogul on top by about 2.5 lengths. Chumpman racing in second place. Sultry Gate jumps in third. And Scarlet Waves trails in fourth place. They head now towards the third fence. My Mogul with the lead. Chumpman going well under Ashley Layton in second place. Sultry Gate and Teddy Mulligan racing in third. And here comes Scarlet Waves in fourth place. This is the first of 3 times to go around. They've got a long ways to go, and the ground is deep. The front runners will come back. My Mogul, followed by Chumpman and Sultry Gate racing in third place. And Scarlet Waves in fourth place. 2 more times to go around. My Mogul and Jennifer Taylor setting the pace from the beginning. Chumpman racing and jumping in second place. Sultry Gate a good ways back in third. And Scarlet Waves completing the field of 4. My Mogul. My Mogul, followed by Chumpman and Sultry Gate. 2 more times to go around the course. Sultry Gate racing in third place as timber shins have come off. Scarlet Waves jumping in fourth place. They head towards the next fence. My Mogul still continuing to set the pace under Jennifer Taylor. Ashley Layton and Chumpman racing in second place. Sultry Gate a good ways back in third, followed by Scarlet Waves. Strung out, the leader is straightening away down the backside, and that's My Mogul now drawing away from the others. Chumpman still going well in second place, and they've got a little bit more than 1.5 miles to go. My Mogul on top, Chumpman in second as they head towards the next fence. My Mogul will be there first. He's over safely on top with Chumpman now approaching and jumping in second place. Sultry Gate now approaching the fence in third place. At the next fence, My Mogul drawing away. He might not come back. My Mogul and Chumpman now approaching and jumping in second place. Sultry Gate in third.
One. Don't worry about it. Just as long as it's not in their way.
My Mogul with the lead. Sultry Gate now takes over second place as Chumpman races in third. They've still got a long ways to go. My Mogul with a commanding lead. Sultry Gate racing in second place. Chumpman racing in third. With 1 more time to go around, Jennifer Taylor and My Mogul are going very well on the front end. Sultry Gate and Teddy Mulligan racing in second place, Chumpman in third, and Scarlet Waves in fourth place. My Mogul still with the lead. Sultry Gate racing closest to him in second place. Chumpman now jumping in third as Sultry Gate jumps in second place, but they're good ways behind the leader. My Mogul on top. Sultry Gate racing in second place. Jumpman jumps in third, and Scarlet waves as they're really strung out. My Mogul, with about 3/4 of a mile to go, has at least a 40 to 50 length lead. Sultry Gate and Teddy Mulligan racing in second place. And it would appear that Jumpman is probably pulling up in third, and Scarlet Waves is pulling up. My Mogul with the lead as they got less than 5/8 of a mile to go. My Mogul with the lead. Sultry Gate racing in second place. Would appear that Jumpman is still out there and jumping in third place. My Mogul with the lead. Sultry Gate racing in second place. Jumpman in third. The leader's only got 3 more fences to go. My Mogul on top. And My Mogul loses his rider upon landing. Sultry Gate approaching the fence and jumping with the lead. My Mogul had a big lead, unseated his rider at the last fence, and Sultry Gate has 2 more fences to clear. And Jumpman is appearing to pull up. With 1 more fence to go, Sultry Gate and Teddy Mulligan, the only horses still on course. Everybody else has either lost their rider or has pulled up. 1 fence away from home. Steady, Teddy. And Sultry Gate is over the last one and will canter home. All alone, unopposed, Teddy Mulligan and Sultry Gate. That's your unofficial winner, Teddy Mulligan and Sultry Gate. Steady, Teddy. And Sultry Gate is over the last one and will canter home. All alone, unopposed, Teddy Mulligan and Sultry Gate. That's your unofficial winner, Teddy Mulligan and Sultry Gate.
Shins behind.
That's your unofficial winner, Tom Curl and Sultry Gate with Teddy Mulligan up. The flag is up. They're all in line, and away they go. Up and over goes the lead. Personal best settling in second place. As they've got 2 7/8 miles to go. Up and over on top. Personal best racing in second place. And they continue in that order around the first turn and heading towards the first of 17 fences. Up and over, and Kenny Shreve on top. Tom Curlin and Personal Best stalking him from second place. They're now approaching the first fence. Up and over, setting a nice pace on the front end. Has about a 2.5 length lead. Up and over is followed over the fence by Personal Best. 1 down, 16 to go. First of 3 times to go around the course. Kenny Shreve went to the lead at once on Up and Over, and now has about a 4-length advantage over Personal Best, who races in second place. Setting a very reasonable pace on the deep going. Up and Over on top by about 2 lengths over Personal Best as they head now towards the second fence. Up and Over with the lead, Personal Best and Tom Curlin racing in second place. At the fence, up and over, followed by personal best. And they've got a long ways to go. 2.5 miles remaining. Up and over on top by about 5 lengths. Personal best racing in second place as they head towards the third fence. Up and over went to the lead at the start, widening that advantage now to about 8 lengths. Up and over is doing just that. He's up and over, followed by personal best as they race into the turn and head towards the fourth fence. Up and over with the lead. Personal best racing in second place. They head now towards the fourth of 17 fences. Kenny Shreve and up and over making all of the running on the front end. Personal best moving closer to him at the fence, jumps to within about 3.5 lengths of the lead. As they've still got a long ways to go, they head now towards the fifth fence. Up and over and personal best with 2 more times to go around the course. Up and over, showing the way, personal best racing in second place. As they head towards the fifth, up and over on top. And personal best twists a bit over that one, but they stay up and they're heading towards the sixth fence. Up and over on top from the start, personal best stalking him from second place. At the fence, up and over on top, followed by personal best. 2 more times to go around. Up and over leads towards the seventh fence, has widened his advantage to at least 8 or 9 lengths. Personal best racing in second place, a good ways behind the leader, but they've got a long ways to go. This is the second of 3 times to go around. Up and over, and Kenny Shreve widening that advantage as they race around the turn, heading towards the seventh fence. Up and over with about a 12-length advantage. Personal best approaching and jumping in second place under Tom Curlin. And they straighten away down the backside. Up and over has led from the beginning, still is going well with the lead. Personal best within striking distance as they've got another time and a half to go around the course. Up and over, followed by personal best. They head towards the 8th of 17 fences. They're now approaching the halfway point. Up and over with the lead. Personal best moving just a bit closer to him in second. At the fence, up and over, jumps with the lead, and here comes personal best jumping in second place. Up and over and personal best heading towards the next fence. Racing down the hill towards the 9th, up and over has widened his advantage to at least 12 to 15 lengths. At the fence, up and over, continues to lead. Personal best jumping in second place. They head towards the next turn, up and over, still maintaining a 10 to 12 length advantage over personal best. 1 more time to go around after this. They head towards the next, up and over. Personal best drawing a bit closer in second place, up and over. Safely over the fence, personal best jumps to within about 7 or 8 lengths of the lead. Heading towards the next fence. 11th fence, up and over. And personal best. Kenny Shreve and up and over, they've led every step of the way. Jumping the next fence, still holding on to a sizable lead. Personal best jumping in second place within striking distance as they've got just a bit more than a mile to go. Up and over, approaches and jumps on top. Here comes personal best, jumping in second place. Up and over, followed by personal best, and they've got less than a mile to go. Up and over with a commanding lead. Personal best not out of it, racing in second place as they've got about 7/8 of a mile to go. Up and over with the lead. Personal best racing in second place. Up and over on top by at least a dozen lengths. Personal best racing in second place as they head towards the next fence. The 13th of 17 fences. Up and over, and here comes personal best jumping in second place. They straighten away down the backside for the final time, up and over, where he's been every step of the way on top with a wide lead. Personal best racing in second place. Might be making up some ground on the flat between fences. Probably about 10 lengths separates them as they've got less than 5/8 of a mile to go. Up and over, followed by personal best. 4 fences remaining. Up and over, going well on the front end. Jumps with the lead. Here comes personal best, jumping in second place. Up and over leads towards the third fence away from home. Personal best about 8 to 9 lengths back, racing in second place. They've got about 3/8 of a mile to go. Up and over, and personal best. Up and over, widening that advantage as he races into the turn all alone. Up and over, personal best quickening on the flat between fences, trying to draw to within striking distance as they've got about 1/4 of a mile to go. 2 fences remain, up and over and personal best. Up and over on top by about 5 lengths as personal best has made up ground in the last 1/8 of a mile. They turn for home. They've got less than 1/4 of a mile to go. Up and over leads as they head towards the final fence. Personal best making his move up on the inside on the Tom Curlin and joining him as they race towards the last. Personal best goes to the lead, up and over, racing right alongside. They jump as a team, up and over in the middle of the course, going to the lead. Personal best racing in second place. It's an up and over on top, but here comes personal best gaining with every stride, and they drive towards the wire. Up and over, and personal best, a neck between them at the finish, and I think there will be an inquiry. His move up on the inside on the Tom Curlin and joining him as they race towards the last. Personal best goes to the lead, up and over, racing right alongside. They jump as a team, up and over in the middle of the course, going to the lead. Personal best racing in second place. It's an up and over on top, but here comes personal best gaining with every stride, and he drives towards the wall. Up and over, and personal best. At number 6, Indigo Girl. Number 6, Indigo Girl, is owned, trained, and ridden by Gina Perella, representing the Howard County Iron Bridge Hounds. The flag is up, and there they go. Cato's Hero races closest to the Fieldmaster, followed by Indigo Girl, Finbar, My Gallant One, and completing the field is Coupe de Ville as they jump the first fence, setting a nice pace and moving on a bit. Towards the second fence, Bavario is home at this pace. Hope the others aren't too far away from home. Bavario at the fence with the lead. Cato's Hero jumping in second place. Finbar takes over third. Indigo Girl racing in fourth. My Gallant One and Coupe de Ville. All these black coats are an announcer's nightmare. Bavario jumps the third fence. Cato's Hero racing in second place under John Eaton as they've got a long ways to go. Finbar and Joanne Gillardin in third. Bavario followed over the fence by Cato's Hero, Finbar. Here comes Indigo Girl, My Gallant One, and Coupe de Ville as Bavario has cleared the next fence. Bavario, Cato's Hero as they're getting strung out a bit. Bavario with the lead. Cato's Hero races in second place. Finbar and Joanne Gillardin close up in third, and it's a good gap back to the others. My Gallant One, Indigo Girl, and Coupe de Ville and Roy Feldman completing the group. But they've got a long ways to go, and the order now is truly immaterial. Cato's Hero in second place, behind the Fieldmaster, but leading the contenders in the race. Finbar going well in second. My Gallant One and Ashley Stees in third. Indigo Girl and Coupe de Ville setting a quick pace is Bavario and Don Ivanovic. Bavario now opening up by at least a dozen lengths on his field. Hounds found on the last turn.
Let him loose.
Finbar hitting the field with Cato's Hero and John Eaton on the outside. Ashley Stees and My Gallant One. Third among the horses in the field with Indigo Girl and Coupe de Ville. Still a long ways to go. Bavario running and jumping on the front end. Finbar with Cato's Hero moving alongside. They jumped that one as a team. Ashley Stees and My Gallant One. Indigo Girl and Coupe de Ville. The first two contenders are jumping neck and neck over the fences and having a grand time as Finbar now moves to the front of the pack. Cato's Hero, good ways back to My Gallant, Indigo Girl, and Coupe de Ville as they come towards the hurdle rolls. Bavario, Cato's Hero, and John Eaton jumping in second place. Finbar in third. My Gallant One, Indigo Girl, and Coupe de Ville. One more time to go around the infield, and then they'll race up the stretch. Bavario, followed over the fence by Cato's Hero. Finbar, My Gallant One, Indigo Girl, and it would appear that Coupe de Ville has had enough. Bavario, under Fieldmaster Don Ivanovic. Cato's Hero stayed up. Cato's Hero on top. They got one more time to go around the infield course. Finbar racing in second place. My Gallant One in third. Indigo Girl racing in fourth place. And Coupe de Ville did pull up. Bavario, followed by Cato's Hero, Finbar, My Gallant One, and Gina Perella and Indigo Girl. This is their final time to go around. Cato's Hero is followed by Finbar and Joanne Gillardin. Ashley Stees and My Gallant One jumping third among the field, and Indigo Girl racing in fourth place. Cato's Hero almost forgot to jump that one. Bavario continues to set the pace under Fieldmaster Don Ivanovic. Cato's Hero follows him. Finbar, My Gallant One, and Indigo Girl. Heading towards the hurdle rolls. Bavario, Cato's Hero, Finbar, Indigo Girl, and My Gallant One. Three more fences remain for the field. Bavario, followed over the fence by Cato's Hero. Finbar, Indigo Girl will be in third, with My Gallant One racing in fourth place. Two fences remaining, one on the infield course, and then they jump onto the main course. Bavario, Cato's Hero, Finbar right behind Cato's Hero, Indigo Girl, and My Gallant One. Cato's Hero over the last fence. Finbar leaves out of stride, but they're up and going well, and they're off and running. Cato's Hero with the lead under John Eaton. Finbar moving up on the inside with Indigo Girl and My Gallant One. Cato's Hero, but here comes Finbar on the outside under Joanne Gillardin to take the lead. It's Finbar on top, Indigo Girl making up some ground, but too little too late. It's Finbar wins by 2.5 over Indigo Girl, Cato's Hero, and My Gallant One. And we'd like to thank Fieldmaster Don Ivanovich in Bavaria.
With the lead under John Eaton, Finbar moving up on the inside with Indigo Girl and My Gallant One. Cato's Hero, but here comes Finbar on the outside on Joanne Goulart to take the lead. It's Finbar on top, Indigo Girl making up some ground, but too little too late. It's Finbar wins by 2.5 over Indigo Girl, Cato's Hero, and My Gallant One.
And
the rule.
All right, we got a winner here.
I'm not touching that one. Possibly true. We're still checking the stats. His first start as a race driver.
Everybody's cheering right now.
And has been inducted into the Hall of Fame of Virginia Communications. As a weekend warrior over these years,
It's not that bad.
Steeplechase racing as an amateur and more recently donated, created, and designed with some others riding here today that place in jump racing known as Great Meadow. Ned Bonney is another participant in the race. He's riding our additional horse number 7, Gambling High. He says he participated in his first race, the pony race, when he agreed to marry him, and they have lived happily ever after.
Mine kicks at the warning, so stay behind me. Mine kicks at the start. After that,
What special training have you done to prepare for the race today?
what special training have I done?
Anything?
I rode my bike a little bit.
Rode your bike a little bit?
A little bit.
Good, so you're feeling strong?
Yeah, I feel,
Looking good?
I don't know about how well I look, but I feel good.
Maryland Hunt Cup. Man, this isn't quite the Maryland Hunt Cup.
Feels like it, though, don't it?
What you can't get you.
Get it.
Oh, it's backwards is what's the problem. You don't need to come out of it.
Yeah,
I'll help you out of it later.
All right, you Tiny Tims, line up. Get ready. Is that red bandana my crying towel? Yeah, no, that's
Gloves, but they're my hunting gloves.
Are you the one that went that and got Seabiscuit?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly.
If you heard that picture, I got an award too here.
Oh Lord, you did.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a Rick.
Seabiscuit and Man of War. We got
Riders up.
You know, this paddock.
Time to go to work. Mason, you want the vlog first?
an old dog tray.
The picture taking is over. Now it's time to do the Riders up in the paddock. Participants in today's races, the volunteers that helped make this day possible, to a post-race party and intend to join in the paddock. I just heard Mason Lampton say, "Oh Lord, he ain't gonna listen to you, Mason."
And safe viewing. The flag is up. They're all in line, and away they go on the outside. Erica, here comes Gambling High, and Ned Bonney up to put their head out in front. On the inside, there's Dane racing in second place. Erica on top, Dane racing in second place. Safe Viewing in third, followed by Gambling High, a.k.a. Ringer, and Man o' War Trails. They race into the final 3/8 of a mile. Dinwiddie Lampton on Erica with about a 2-length advantage. Mike Berryman and Safe Viewing racing in second place and moving a bit closer to the leader. Now only about 1.25 lengths separates them as they race into the final quarter of a mile. It's Erica on top, Safe Viewing racing in second place, and Dane in third with Gambling High racing in fourth place, followed by a.k.a. Ringer. They race into the final 1/8 of a mile. Safe Viewing under pressure on the inside with Erica there also in. Down the stretch they come!
Erica with the lead. Safe viewing racing in second place. Dane under pressure to make up ground in third. Erica wins it under Dinwiddie Lampton by 2 lengths, followed by Safe Viewing. Without a doubt, the race of the day. Could be the decade. Might be their lives.
That's it. That is the whole.
And Man of War.
What was the winning margin?
By AKA Ringer, they race into the final 1/8 of a mile. Safe Viewing under pressure on the inside with Erica there also in. Down the stretch they come. Erica with the lead. Safe Viewing racing in second place. Dane under pressure to make up ground in third. Erica wins it under Dinwiddie Lampton by 2 lengths, followed by Safe Viewing. Without a doubt, the race of the day. Could be the decade. Might be their lives. And Man of War.
My big brother beat me. Sorry, Pastor. He did.
Terrible.
By what? About a length. I'm the one that didn't get any medal. I'm so far behind you. That was fun. That was great fun. Oh, yeah.
Silver Family and Maplewood Farm. And we'd like to ask anybody who has a relative that's on the game that we can do.
2 pounds and you would have won. 2 pounds and you would have won.
No, because you got to go back home.
It's your horse. It's your horse. You're the owner. Stand up here. You're the owner. Now, Regina, take his picture. For you to, yeah,
The stewards are now leaving the stand, and that can only mean that the last race is official. Today's 8th race, the Flat Invitational of the Beat-Up Cup, is now official. The running time is 1 minute and 5 seconds. The winner, Mason Lampton's Erica, trained by Beverly Miller and ridden by Dinwiddie Lampton. Second, Hutchinson Ryan Stable's Safe Viewing with Michael Berryman up. Third was Mason Lampton's Dane, ridden by Mason Lampton. And fourth was Julie Gomina's Gambling High with Ned Bonney.
It was fun.
We'd like to thank you all for putting on such a good show.
Here's Mr. Hardaway. At least we kept it in the family a little bit. Adios.
Regular guy.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's a nice job.
All right, here.
Totally is the jockey's fault, not the horse.
Gonna claim foul on yourself?
Oh yeah, foul for being too cautious at the start. You know, first flat race. By the time I'm 70 or 80, like some of those guys, I'll learn.
Be back next year?
Maybe. Depends on if I get kicked in the head a couple more times. I probably will be.
Well, good job.
Thank you.
Everything he had from the time that flag's dropped. He was a flat out in overdrive, super gear, and we finished. And the nicest thing I can say about Rocky and this crowd is they appreciated the fact that we finished. And it was a hell of a lot of fun.
That is great. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.